Should you get the Exploding Minions card game, or are you best to stick with the original? I'll be answering that question right here in this video. Please be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Ever since the release of the wildly popular Despicable Me series, these little minions have taken the world of pop culture by storm. From toys to spin-off films to those memes that your grandma loves to share. And then there's Exploding Kittens, one of the most popular card games ever made and arguably considered a modern classic. These two zany properties have come together in the form of Exploding Minions, and the question is, do you really need it? To start, let's discuss the reasons that you might want to own this game. Right off the bat, the biggest draw of this version of Exploding Kittens is the overall aesthetic, particularly the new card illustrations. These cards are loaded with callbacks to the films and showcase perhaps why these minions were a perfect fit for the bizarre and original card game. Everything that we see regarding the art of this game shows how much minions and kittens have in common, especially when it comes to their chaotic spirit. And of course, if you or your kid are uber fans of these titular yellow creatures, this game is no doubt a must-have. In fact, I'd say that's the main reason to own this game at all. Something that many of you might not know is that Exploding Minions was the first ever Kittens property to release the clone card, which would eventually be added to the Zombie Kittens base game. I reference Zombie Kittens as the originator of the clone card since that was the first official Exploding Kittens game to offer it, but we technically wouldn't have the clone card without minions, so there's that. Now, when it comes down to why you might not want to own this version of the game, there's a couple of reasons. First off, beyond the minions theme, its gameplay is identical to everything that Exploding Kittens offers, making the minions themselves the biggest selling point of this version. And of course, I've already mentioned that the clone card now exists in the official Exploding Kittens world, making Exploding Minions less of a must-have. Lastly, what I personally feel is the biggest drawback to this game is the fact that the back of the cards have a completely different design from the original game. While that totally makes sense from a marketing standpoint, it makes it pretty much impossible to mix this version with anything else from Exploding Kittens, including the very popular expansion packs. This makes it an even harder sell to anyone that's not overtly enamored by these chaotic yellow beings. At the end of the day, Exploding Minions is a perfectly harmless spin-off of the original Kittens base game. Does it offer any surprises? Not really, especially so since the clone card has already been incorporated into the Kittens world. But the card illustrations are a lot of fun, and the Minions theme is a big selling point for any Despicable Me fan. But what are your thoughts? Do you own Exploding Minions? And if so, what are your thoughts on this version of the game? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. Take care and be blessed.